Please note that I will speak also on behalf of the Special Coordinator and leader of the short-term OSCE Observer Mission, Ms. Margrethe Cederfelt, who, due to the sensitive political situation in Sweden, had to return to Stockholm before an important parliamentary vote today. First, I want to emphasize that this international election observation mission is a team effort between the OSCE ODIHR and OSCE PA and the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. The OSCE ODIHR mission here in Yerevan consists of a core team of 11 experts and 26 long-term observers deployed throughout the country for several weeks already. In addition, we are extremely glad that we are going back to normal, so to say, with our election observation missions, as the OSCE ODIHR was able to deploy over 200 short-term observers throughout the country for the first time since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. We also bring together more than 100 parliamentary observers from OSCE Parliamentary Assembly and the Council of Europe Parliamentary Assembly. It has been a pleasure to work with my colleagues George Katrougalos as well as Owen Murphy, the head of the team of the ODIHR. I believe that despite challenges posed by the pandemic, the fact that we are here in such strength bears testament to our commitment to and solidarity with the people of Armenia. Our overall conclusion is that the 20th June 2021 early parliamentary elections in the Republic of Armenia were competitive and generally well managed with a short time frame. However, they were characterized by intense polarization and marred by increasingly inflammatory rhetoric among key contestants. The legal framework is generally comprehensive, but the fact that amendments were adopted so close to the elections caused some legal uncertainty. The election administration conducted its work in a transparent, collegial and professional manner and enjoyed electoral stakeholders' confidence. Voters were provided with a broad range of options, and fundamental rights and freedoms were generally respected, with contestants being able to campaign freely. However, the negative tone and the personality-driven nature of the campaign hindered a policy-focused debate. Generally, women were sidelined throughout the whole campaign. Election day, including the vote count, was assessed positively overall. After these overall conclusions, please let me use another minute to add some remarks in my capacity as head of the OSCE PA delegation. It has been a pleasure leading our delegation of 73 observers from over 24 countries. The majority of our observers assessed overwhelmingly positively the administration of the elections, including on election day, despite the limited time for the implementation of the recent amendments to the Electoral Code. Also, while the recently introduced electoral changes have resulted in larger representation of women in the candidate lists, they remained largely absent from the public discourse during this campaign. It is important that women are not just equally represented, but are also given the opportunity to engage actively in public and political life. Before I end, I would like to thank the Armenian authorities for inviting us to observe these elections and for the assistance provided in all organizational matters, as well as for the warm hospitality of the people of Armenia, especially in the polling stations yesterday. Despite the hot weather, and this is not coming from me as a Scandinavian and a nurse, but many poll workers were conducting their work wearing masks throughout the entire day. I know how warm that can be. So I highly recommended your work, which is essential to conduct proper elections. And yet, let me also say that I have witnessed many polling stations that were not independently accessible for people with disabilities. This is not a minor matter, but a matter of fulfilling democratic ideals, as everyone should have equal access to cast their vote. I will now give an opportunity for my colleagues to speak, and I look forward to any questions you may